Welcome to Chanhassen High School, everybody. Tonight I am Owen Slindy. Alongside with me on the call is Louis Frommel, and producing tonight is Ryan Sammons. We got a Metro West battle here tonight. The Chanhassen Storm take on the visitors from Bloomington. It's the Jefferson Jaguars coming in. Louis, it's 5-3 Jefferson versus 4-3 Chan. Storm coming off a huge win over their rival, the Chaska Hawks. Their first win in 6 years against Chaska. Jefferson coming off a loss to Edina. Louis, what do you think the Storm need to do tonight?
I think the number one thing for them is going to be lock up on defense. Jefferson looks like they have a very explosive offense. 4 players averaging over 10 points per game. One of them obviously being Daniel Freytag, 22 points per game. 2 Division I offers. So, yeah, they're going to want to lock up on defense. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a zone from them tonight.
And Daniel Freytag, only a sophomore. He's been a standout sophomore, just like Maxwell Woods. However, he is he has height on Maxwell. Louis, looking at the stats here, Storm only averaging 16 in the first half, but and then averaging 41 in the second, but also giving up 45 to opponents in the second, while Jefferson is averaging 23 in the first, giving up 22, and then in the second 37 while giving up 34. What Storm need to be explosive in the first quarter here tonight.
Yeah, like we're just saying, both of them look like second half teams. So if one of them can get off to a hot start in the first half and then keep that going into the second like they usually do, then that could be the huge difference maker.
Storm were down 10 against Chaska in the first, going into halftime on Friday. They came back, won by 6, led by Maxwell Woods and Patrick Brick. Maxwell Woods with 20, Patrick Brick with 10. I should note Braden Barger also had 10. And then Eli Sweeney, 7, coming off the bench. And Jackson McDonald was 7. So it's not the people you most expect. It's just those little key role players.
Yeah, and that could be a good thing, too, because if you're an opposing team, you never know whose night it's going to be. If everybody's scoring pretty equally, then you never know who's going to be the front runner that night.
Yeah, that's been the motto for the Storm this year. I feel like that no one really has been like clear dominance when scoring points. Some people have off nights, and then the team has to pick it up to help their team. And this is Corey Christopherson's first game back from COVID. 2 assistants, Jeremy Johnson and Pete Tornquist, coached against the Hawks. It was a assistant coach duel on Friday night. Coach Coleman for the Hawks was out as well. For some other reasons, and when you're assistant coach and your first game coaching varsity is your rivalry game, that's got to be pretty nerve-wracking.
Yeah, and just imagine how much better it feels to actually pull it off too. If you're that nervous and anxious going into the game, first varsity game going against your school's biggest rival, and then to pull off the W, first one since 2015, I believe, it's got to be a huge confidence boost.
I saw a tweet by the writer Eric Krauscher. He stated that the last time the Storm beat the Hawks, Maxwell Woods was in 3rd grade playing on the Lil Storm, like a somewhat travel team. Little did he know that he would be beating them as a starting sophomore. And when they were told they weren't going to beat Chaska, when they were not favorites at all, they came out and pulled the win. We'll be back here in a minute 45 for the national anthem.
This is the day much to my mother's delight. A couple years after I graduated, Jay moved to Laconia to Bloomington, Jefferson, where he was assistant to Jack Evans for many years. Over the last few years, I would see Jay here in his gym as he followed his grandkids and his favorite teams. We would recall the days of my youth and his early years of coaching. On New Year's Eve, I learned from his son Kevin that Coach Lynch passed away on December 20th, just 3 weeks ago. My condolences to his wife Jane and their entire family. So let's all show our thanks to Coach Lynch and his family for their contributions to the excellence of Bloomington Jefferson basketball. Thank you. Announcing alternately first for the Jefferson Jaguars. Starting off, senior co-captain number 4, Samir Jones. Sophomore guard number 3, Maxwell Wood. For the Jaguars, sophomore guard number 5, Daniel Whitman. For Chanhassen, senior co-captain number 4, Patrick Brick. Senior co-captain number 11, Aiden Anthem. For Chanhassen, junior number 15, Brandon Parker. For Jaguars, senior co-captain number 21, Aiden Holland. For Chanhassen, senior number 24, Will Schleicher. For Jaguars, junior co-captain number 52, Anthony Thorman.
Welcome back, everybody, to Chanhassen High School. Again, I'm Owen Slindy. Alongside with me tonight, Louis Frommelt. Thanks for joining us tonight in a Metro West showdown. Your Storm coming into the night 1-1 in conference play, as well as the Jefferson Jaguars. Here's the tip. Tanner Johnson, Will Schleicher, Braden Barger, Patrick Brick, and Maxwell Woods on the floor for the Storm. Samir Jones, Daniel Freetag, Hayden Holland, Aiden Atkins, and Anthony Thorman on the floor for the Jags. Jags win the tip. Atkins brings it up. He gets it to Holland. Holland drives over to Freetag for 3. Good, right away. Louie and I talked about Daniel Freetag. He's a sophomore standout, already with 2 D1 offers, the University of Minnesota and the University of Madison, Wisconsin. Brick has it up to Woods. Woods beyond the arc. To Brick. Pump fake, spin move. Out to Barger beyond the arc. Barger to Woods for 3. Good! And he's going to get the foul. He's going to try to go for a 4-point play. Woods gets the 4-point play to go. And Louis, I did not see that one. I thought it was like a push-off on Maxwell or something. I didn't see, maybe I wasn't looking there right away, but here we are. Samir Jones drives, pump fake, kick out. Holland for 3, just off the mark. And it's an offensive board by Samir Jones. He draws the foul on the ground, I believe. I don't think they're going to give him the shot. Yep, it is on the ground. His first, team's first on Tanner Johnson. Atkins to inbound. He finds Freitag down low. Freitag goes up, no good. And it's off of Barger. And so it'll remain with the Jags. Louis, that was a good inbound play for Freitag. It's designed right for him.
Oh, yeah, they're going to try and get him the ball. Like we said earlier, he's their scorer, and they're going to have a lot of design plays for him.
22.8 points per game in their 8 games. They played one more than the Storm. And another offensive board for the Jags. Here's Samir Jones. Up top to Freitag. Cross-court pass to Holland. Back to Freitag. To Thorman. Atkins now. Shifty move there. Gets the bucket for 2. And the Jags regain the lead. Looks like Woods was playing aggressive there. And Atkins took advantage of it. Brick with the ball. Brick coming off a career-high night against his own rival. Louis, if you're Patrick Brick, you got to feel happy about that, coming off a career high, and you've been on the team since sophomore year, and you get it against a packed gym, an electric gym, against your rival.
Yeah, and we were talking about confidence boosts. How about that one, too? Your career high against your rival, and like you said, a gym that was just packed, and probably the hypest game of the year that probably won't beat that. I'd be surprised if we did, so good for Patrick.
Braden Barger goes up, no good. And now Jags moving in transition. Samir Jones. He's working against Schleicher. He kicks it back out. Atkins now guarded by Brick. Up top to Samir Jones. Over to Freitag. Freitag guarded by Barger. Crosses him up. Fade away. Good. Woods to Brick. Back to Woods. He drives back out to Tanner Johnson. Cross-court pass to Barger. Back up top to Woods. Schleicher drives. Goes up. Gets the body foul, so he'll go to the line for 2. Louis, that's a great move there by Schleicher. He's a threat on the outside arc. So he pump faked and then drove and then went for the reverse layup.
Yeah, I like the strong take. Good way to draw the foul as well. And looks like they're about to sub out here. So I wonder how often they're going to swap those the big men out, especially with Chan having a bit of a size advantage on them.
Yeah, Storm on paper is a bigger team. Scott Kobold checks in for Thorman. And Schleicher makes both. Storm down 1. Louis, during pregame when we were talking about the points per game and points per half stat, and a number that stuck out to me was 16 points in the first half on average for the Storm. But if you go back to your memory, they've played a tough team like Buffalo and BSM, where BSM they only scored 47 points. And then against Edina, they started off at they were down 20-2. So yeah, that doesn't help, but you also got to know that they were playing against tougher teams. Yeah, they could have beaten Benilde probably, but we'll play Benilde back here later in the season. In transition, here's Atkins, goes up for the layup, and it's good. Tanner Johnson has it down low. Woods passed it too far. Tanner tried to make something out of it down low, could not get it to go. Nice block shot there by Tanner Johnson, but Atkins is right there for the rebound and puts it back up. And it's a quick 5-point run for the Jags. Johnson up top to Barger. Barger pulls the trigger from 3, just short. And now here comes Jefferson. Here's Atkins. Over to Freitag. Here Atkins now resetting. Louis, on that last possession, I did not see one single Storm player go in for that offensive rebound when Jefferson, I think, has like 4 or 5 already.
Yeah, it almost looked like they were running 5 wide, but I don't know if that was on purpose. And especially down here on the defensive end, Jefferson's been getting offensive boards as well. So Storm might want to start thinking about crashing the boards.
Those second chance points always help, or even just attempting the second half chance points. And that's Scott Kobold drawing the and one on Barger. Barger thought he had his feet set. We don't have a clear eye up from up here. And we'll get our first subs of the night. Schleicher and Brick come out for Sweeney and Maxwell. Scott Kobold now. Makes his off the front iron. And it's an 8-point Jefferson lead with 13 to play. Woods up top to Johnson. Cross-court pass to Sweeney. Makes Freitag miss, and a great move there by Eli Sweeney. Saw Freitag coming up to pressure him, and Sweeney drives and gets the floater to go. Storm cut the deficit to 6. You see Tyreek Williams down there getting ready to check in for the first time tonight. Scott Kobold going up, no good. Defensive board by Maxwell Woods. Storm now running in transition. Maxwell hands it off to Sweeney. Back out to Woods for 3. Just off the mark, no good, and it's an easy rebound there for Atkins. Atkins guarded by Woods. Barger guarding Freitag. 3 ball by Holland, no good, and an easy offensive board for Jones. Jones was just waiting to catch that thing off the hands from Holland. Atkins has it right in front of the Storm bench. Scott Kobold now. Good cut pass there by Barger. Now Woods moving in transition. He goes up. No good, and no foul on the play. Freitag now. Finger roll layup, good. Johnson was hustling back, but Freitag just had the extra step that he needed on Tanner. Tanner has it at the top of the key. He gets it to Maxwell. Woods drives. Corner pass now to Barger. Goes up and draws the body foul on Holland. Louis, around the league, as far as I know, BSM is hosting Chaska tonight. And then on Thursday, the boys will travel to Kennedy, so they're getting both Bloomington teams in a week. So now checking in for the Storm, Brick, Schleicher, and Williams for Barger, Johnson, and Woods. Brick to inbound from his own basket. Inbounds it to Sweeney. Wide open corner 3 from Brick. Good! Good feed there by Sweeney, seeing Brick wide open in the corner as he came off of that inbounds. And it's a 5-point game with 11:14 to go. Louis, what did you like on the inbounds play right there?
I think it was a good, I don't know if that was planned, but Patrick did a good job getting to a spot where he wanted to shoot the 3. And I also like to see the confidence he started running back before that shot even went in.
Looking like Patrick Beverly over there. Freitag down low. Kicks it out to Jones. Holland at the arc. Drives and gets the tough bucket to go for 2. McDonald to Sweeney. To Brick. In the corner to McDonald. Schleicher drives and draws the body on Scott Kobold. And that's already foul number 4, I believe, on the Jaguars. Yes, it is. Storm have 2, the Jags with 4. Brick to inbound now from under his own basket again. We'll see if he pops it in the corner here. And they're checking That's Holland for Jefferson for blood, I believe, on his arm. So he has to sub out. So a quick delay here. 10:27 to go in the first half. Storm going with a full senior lineup right now. With one on the bench. Sweeney, no floater, no good. And it bounces into the hands of Jones, who gets it up to Freitag, guarded by McDonald now. Freitag draws the end one. Louis, he is such a versatile player. He is, I believe, he's 6'3", running the point. He can run point, forward, and that was quite the move right there.
Well, not just that, also the quickness that he shows. Getting into the lane that fast and making that move at that speed is just crazy. Amazing balance as well.
That free throw to make him 10 points, no good. And so it's a 7-point lead for the Jags. McDonald gets hit, taken away. Looked like it hit the arm, no good. Or no call, sorry. Good defense there by Tyreek Williams cutting off the pass. However, it will remain with the Jaguars. So they'll inbound it under their own basket. And it's a timeout called by the Storm. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. It's a 7-point game. .10:03 to go here for the Storm. Freitag kicks it out. And a foul called. Waiting to see who it's on. And it's on Patrick Brick. That's his first, team's third. Freitag driving, layup no good. Defensive board by Schleicher. He tried to get it up to Brick. Freitag intercepts it. And it's blocked by Schleicher, but they're going to call him on the arm. And so Freitag will head back to the line. That looked pretty clean to me, Louis, unless there was a body or something, but they called it was on the arm.
Yeah, he might have tapped his wrists. Yeah, we don't have the best angle from up here, but was kind of a flail down there.
Freitag gets his first to go. He's at 10 on the night. Barger checks in for McDonald for the Storm. And Tanner Johnson checks in for Will Schleicher. I think Coach Christofferson's trying to keep his legs healthy, try to keep him somewhat well rested. Freitag makes both of them. Brick running point now. Good move there by Sweeney, getting positioning on Freitag and getting the easy two. Storm still hanging in there, down 7 with the assist from Brick. Holland now drives. He was close to stepping out of bounds. Here's Samir Jones. Up top, hands it back off to Holland. Now down to Freitag on the elbow. Holland's got it. Freitag resets. They're not finding anything right now. Storm's defense holding up. Here's Jones. Holland now. Driving on Williams. And a foul's going to get called on Tyreek Williams. Louis Maxwell Woods has been out for at least 2 minutes. We're wondering what's going on down there, or if they're just resting him or something.
Can't say for sure. I don't think he's injured. It doesn't look like he's injured. I haven't seen him go over to Sandy or anything. Oh, and here he comes in to check in right now. So, I don't know what it was.
And a 3-ball by the big man, Scott Kobold, for the Jags. And so now it's a 10-point game. Williams drives, draws the foul on the ground. Samir Jones, that's his second, team's 5th. And Woods checks in for Williams. Thornmorn checks in for Samir Jones. Brick going to inbound from under his own basket. His 3rd time tonight doing that. Gets it up top to Sweeney. Barger in the corner. Barger driving. Going up. Tough basket. Draws the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And that'll be foul number 6 on the Jags this half. Very early still in the game. 8:31 remaining. Storm down 10. Barger at the line for 2. Barger makes his first. Barger finally getting on the stat sheet with his first point of the night. Second one misses short. Johnson tried to tip it off the hands of Thornmorn, but it'll stay with the Jags. Barger stops play with a kick ball there. Sorry, that was Thornman that tried to, or that Tanner Johnson tried to take it out of the hands of, or tip it off the hands of. Freitag gets doubled out through the line. Looked like a double dribble. No call. Storm running a 3-2, I believe. Louis looks like from up here. Holland for 3, and it rattles in. Breaks the zone. And the Jags have a 12-point lead. Ball slips out of the hands of Sweeney. Holland now. And that's Scott Kobold that gets the tough basket, and it's a timeout by Corey Christopherson. That's a bad run that the Storm defense just let up there.
Yeah, they're struggling with turnovers right now. They just can't really move. They're not moving the ball great, and it seems like also some of their passes are just kind of slow. Not a lot of zip to them. Whereas on the other end, Jefferson is a very, very fast team. They run a fast-paced offense. So I like the look of the zone, and I think that'll be good for them to keep running it. And, I think what Christopherson's telling his team right now is cut the turnovers.
5 steals for the Jaguars, and we'll be back in 40 seconds. Storm down 14. Louis, the second week of conference play, and we got a good conference this year. Waconia and Orono and New Prague are undefeated in the conference. Jefferson, Kennedy, Chanhassen, BSM, and Cooper all with one win and 1 loss. And then SLP and Chaska 0-2 in the conference so far through week 1. It'll be mostly conference play from here on out. And Woods tried to get it up to Brick. Sloppy pass, and it goes into the hands of Scott Kobold, and he gets his bucket missed. Freitag tried to follow it up, and it's rebounded by Schleicher. Barger has it, drives. Saw Schleicher down there, but turns it right over. $7:14 to go here in Chanhassen. Holland inbounds it to Freitag. Thornman. Holland drives. Finds a wide open Scott Kobold. And it goes in. Woods to Barger. Barger in the corner to Woods. Back in the corner to Barger for three. Off the mark, and it's rebounded by Freitag. Storm are lacking the energy right now. And that's what they were. I was talking to Patrick Brick and Maxwell Woods. They were lacking energy against BSM too. They don't want to have deja vu tonight. Barger's trying to set the tone. Maxwell goes up in transition and gets it to go. Storm have one big comeback. It was against Prior Lake. They were down 14 at halftime. Came back and won that game in overtime. And Louis, the Storm have not won back-to-back games in over 2 years. They're going to try to do that tonight.
Yeah, which is kind of shocking to hear, but they won 3 games, I believe, last year. So, yeah, I don't know if most of the team knows that, but I think that's something that the Storm probably want to get done.
Yeah, they've won every other game this year, putting their record at 4-3. They're undefeated at home. Patrick Brick draws the foul. Freitag earns his bonus after making his first. He's already at 12 tonight. Leading scorer for the Storm. Maxwell Woods at 6. Freitag gets his second one to go. Woods up to McDonald. Almost, it was cut off, but not taken away. Woods, 3-ball, off the mark, and it's rebounded by Holland. Freitag has it. Kicks it out to Weber. Back over to Holland. Scott Kobold goes up and draws the foul on Keaton Bowl, who makes his first check-in appearance tonight. Kobold makes his first. Ty Williams checks in for Jackson McDonald. Scott Kobold gets both of them to go. Woods now bringing it across half court. Woods to Ty Williams. Back over to Woods. Driving. Goes up. Layup good. Good bucket there by Maxwell. Going around, I believe that's Thornman. Freitag floater short. Offensive board by Thorman, and he puts it right back up. Right place, right time for Thorman, and he puts the Jags back up to 18. Ty Williams drives, kicks it back out to Barger for 3. Off the mark. And now Holland brings it up for the Jags. Williams guarding Freitag. Holland resetting with 4:20 to go in the first half. Barger almost picks off the pass. Weber back to Holland. Up top to Thornman. Nothing getting going now for the Jags offense. And here's Holland that drives. And it's going to be a reach and foul on Keaton Bull, I believe. So it is Keaton Bull. So Holland will head to the line for 1-1. Eli Sweeney checks back in for the game for Keaton Bull. No good. Sweeney brings in the defensive board. Barger goes up. Layup good. Good movement in transition and great find there by Tyreek Williams. Ty Williams was named the MVP of the defensive team for the Minnesota South team at the All-State game for football this fall. Congrats, Ty. Here's Weber running the point. Thornman. Back to Weber. This Storm zone has really slowed up the Jags on offense.
Yeah.
And Freitag will get called for an offensive foul. He was hooking himself around Ty Williams. So it'll be Storm's ball. That's Daniel's first. Team 7th. However, they're not in the bonus quite yet. Or they don't get to shoot their bonus shots because it was an offensive foul. What do you like about the Storm's zone on that possession?
They're shifting really well. Earlier when I saw them running it, they were a little bit sloppy. And then Jefferson took that timeout, and I think they fixed some things up in there. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the zone right now.
Schleicher turns it over into the hands of Freitag, and then Sweeney gets it right back. Sweeney getting hammered down there. Finds a wide open Woods. It was Ty Williams. Down to Schleicher for an and one. And the student section loves it. Storm trying to get some momentum with 2:42 to go left in the half. That was a great play there by Eli Sweeney, getting trapped in the corner by, I think that was Freitag and Weber, I believe, or it was Freitag and Holland, one of the two. Gets it out to Ty Williams, who gets it out to Woods. Schleicher does not connect on his and one opportunity. Storm down 14, 24-38. Freitag running the point. Williams gets the steal. And he puts it up and draws the body, so he'll go to the line for two. That was going off the backboard pretty strong there, Louis. It had a tough chance. If it had a chance, it would have been really tough to drop for two.
Yeah, but we're just talking about the zone, and that's just a perfect example of it. Filling the lane and getting the steal. I think that's exactly what the Storm want to see from that zone that they're running right now.
And the first one misses. I believe they ran it against, was it against Holy Family or was it a different type of zone? But it took a second to get it used to, or to get it going. And they worked on slowing the bigs. This time they have to slow down one person, really. It's Daniel Freitag and more of the guards, as the Storm have the height advantage here tonight.
Yeah, and it like you just said, it's a big shift from two big men to a very fast guard. So if it's effective against both types of players, then I think you got a really nice zone on your hands.
Williams goes 0 for 2 from the line. Here's Holland. Up top to Scott Cobold. Scott Cobold. And Woods gets a steal. He goes up. Tried to draw the foul on Atkins, but Atkins backed away. That's Not going to lie, that's a good defensive move there by Atkins as Jefferson calls timeout. 14-point game. Jefferson Jaguars lead. 1:53 to go. We'll be right back. Louis, what would you like to see the Storm do and accomplish with the last 1:53 to go in the half?
Well, the zone's been working well. I think the turnovers have been cut down. I think I'd like to just see them maybe some more design plays on offense. A little sloppy right now, and they're also kind of missing shots that they should be making. So I think if you get the right guy in the right spot for the shot that you want, I think that could really help the Storm's offense.
They've missed their last 3 free throws, and Maxwell Woods just a second ago missed that layup. It looks like an easy one, but then Atkins backed off on the pressure, so I think Maxwell was expecting some pressure from behind, but Atkins backed off, and Ty Williams takes a foul, and so Holland will go to the line for 2. That's Ty's second. Hayden Holland's averaging 16.6 a game, had 16 against their loss against Edina. Holland misses his first. Weber checks in for Atkins. Holland's missed both. Defensive board by Ty Williams. Woods driving, gets it poked away from behind and falls right into the hands of Daniel Freitag. Weber. Now Holland driving against Barger, and it's swatted by Barger. It'll stay with the Jags, but what a move there by Braden Barger as Patrick Brick now checks in for Maxwell Woods. Braden fell behind a little bit there, but got right back with that steal and used his arm length there.
Yeah, and you could see the look in his eye when he was chasing behind him. He knew that he was going to get that block. And sometimes you even slow yourself down just to make sure you're in the right position. Great block by Barger.
Barger then saves it, but it hits off the back of the backboard. The worst luck there after the 3-ball from Holland falls short. And it looked like, I want to say Weber kind of like tipped it from behind, so it was going off a Storm player. Freitag goes up, out of control, no good. Defensive board by Barger, and they're going to call a foul on Scott Cobold. So Barger will head to the line for 2 shots. 55 seconds here remaining. Storm down 14 still. Barger misses his first. 1 for 3 from the line tonight. Atkins replaces Weber for the Jags. Wherever you're joining us from tonight, thanks for tuning in to Storm Boys Hoops. Barger makes his second. 13-point game. Good pressure there by Sweeney. Williams guarding Freitag. Assistant coaches for Chan are wanting a push-off on Freitag. Looked like he maybe had a little bit of one down low, and he'll head to the line for 2 with 42 seconds left. Lou, did you see anything there?
Yeah, when he was posting him up, he just kind of led with his forearm a little bit, and then when he went up, I thought he kind of went up with it. Could have gotten a call there, but they're calling it pretty equal. 10 fouls for both teams right now.
That was number 11 for the Storm. Sorry to correct you, but Freitag makes his first as Woods checks in for Williams. Freitag with 15. It's a 15-point game here. Inlet pass to Sweeney. Barker goes up, draws the foul. Now it's called even, Louis. Both teams had 11 fouls. It's a good move there by Barker. Good inlet pass to Sweeney from Woods. Barker makes his first. McDonald checks in for Brick. Scott Kobold returns. Same with Atkins for the Jags. Barker goes 2 for 2 from the line. 6 points for him. 13-point game, 30 seconds and ticking till halftime. Holland out to Freitag. And Freitag resets. He wants the last shot. 16 seconds to go. Freitag guarded by Woods. It's the class of 2024. In my opinion, two of the best in the class that I've seen play. Freitag could have gotten called for a push-off. Doesn't. 3-ball at the buzzer. No good. Sweeney gets called for a push foul. So at half, I didn't see anything there, Louis. Missed the first. Jefferson's 9 for 14 from the line tonight. Makes the second. And yes, it was a 3-ball, so he'll shoot his last one right now. And makes 2 out of 3. Bloomington Jefferson heads into the locker room up 15. Louis, give me some of your halftime thoughts before the students play some Pop-A-Shot.
I like the zone that the Storm started running near the end of the half. I thought it was working really well for them. And the number one thing is that it was slowing down Jefferson's offense. They have a very fast-paced offense. So in this halftime, they do come up with the zone break. I don't really think you want to go back to man-to-man because all their guards are just so fast, and they've been running around them before they move to the zone. So I think you want to try and make that zone as strong as possible so you can keep that and keep slowing down their offense.
In the second half, Jefferson scoring on average 37, only giving up 34. Storm, like we said earlier, are getting 41-45, so it should be a pretty good half. Storm have come back from a deficit like this earlier this year on home court. They're trying to defend it and stay undefeated, like I said, at home. We'll be right back in 10 minutes for the second half of basketball. Welcome back. Welcome back to Chanhassen, everyone. Storm down 15 at half in Louis. A point I want to make is we talked about pregame how they have like 4 players that average above 10 a game. And without Daniel Freitag, their star player, the game would be tied. So that's still just, with the Storm's whole lineup, that just shows how versatile the whole team is and that they don't just rely on one player.
Yeah, but also it's hard to just take out their best player, you know? Like when a guy's that good, you can't really just say, well, if they didn't have him because he's just that good. So, but yeah, I agree with your point that they have been playing well against their other parts of their lineup, but Freitag is the one that they have to stop.
Your starters for the second half for the Storm. Same starters, it's Brick, Woods, Schleicher, Johnson, and Barger. Storm will start with the half. There was no jump ball, and since Jefferson did win the tip, Schleicher will inbound it for the Storm. Storm need a huge rally here. Down 15, like I said. Trying to go for their first win streak, and I believe Patrick Brick told me 600 and some days, which is very shocking. Brick has it, fakes the 3, drives, kicks it outside to Barger, who drives, back outside to Johnson, pulls the trigger from 3, short, no good. And look at that, 2 Storm players crash the board. You had to imagine Coach Christofferson said something in the halftime locker room. Good drop back there by Tanner Johnson. Storm trying to come out with a little more energy. I can tell in the second half, just in this first 30 seconds, I can tell that they're having more. They have more energy.
They're running a man to start the game, which is not what we thought. We thought they would stick with the zone, coming out with the man. So let's see how that goes for them.
We'll keep a close eye on that. Holland drives, floater good, as Woods just played it too tightly. Did not play conservative. Brick gets a screen from Johnson. In the corner is Barger. Kicks it out to Woods. It was tipped by Freitag, so Woods has to reset. Woods to Schleicher, guarded by Freitag. Interesting matchup there. Woods back up top. Schleicher drives, gets it poked away, and Freitag comes away with it. Brick working against Holland. And it's Atkins driving, doesn't get it to go. Barger with the defensive board. Corner 3 from Brick. Just off the mark, into the hands of Woods, who spots up from 3. Just too long. Defensive board by Freitag. Freitag hands it off to Atkins for the point. Here's Holland. Freitag has it at the elbow. Jags working their way around. Here's Jones. Didn't play a whole lot in the first half. He came out early with 2 fouls, has 0 points on the board. Thorman. Back to Jones. Holland drives on Brick. Reverse layup, no good. And it'll be a turnover on the Jags, so Storm will have it. Woods checks out. Woods and Schleicher check out for Sweeney and McDonald. Brick will run point for the time being. Barger finds Johnson down low. Johnson gets hit hard going up, so he'll shoot 2, looking for his first points of the game. What'd you like about that little sequence there, Louis, and what do you think the Storm need to improve on defense?
I'd like to see a little more ball movement on offense, and they're also kind of taking something I've noticed, taking long looks. Like, they'll get their shot, they'll kind of be open, and they'll look at it for a while. I feel like you either got to make the decision or you got to pass it off. Waiting like that isn't going to do you any good.
Johnson makes his first. And I'd like to see them kind of crash the boards more on offense and box out on defense. I feel like Jefferson's been getting way too many open and easy second chance looks with those offensive boards. As Johnson misses his second free tag holes in the inbound. Back to zone now is the Storm. Half-court press, it looks like, Louis telling me. Free tag floater. No good. Falls into the hands of Jones. A trap by the Storm. And they're calling it was tipped. It was definitely not tipped. And they're going to call a foul on Eli Sweeney down on the baseline. Christopherson not very happy about that non-call. It looked like it was tipped from up here. Or, I mean, sorry, not tipped. As Atkins. So now Atkins inbounding it under his own bench. Under his own hoop. Good cutoff there by Brick. And it's off the hands of Scott Kobold. So it'll be Storm ball. Johnson up to McDonald. McDonald quiet night, 0 fouls, 0 points. Here's Barger. Back to McDonald. Kicks it out to Barger. Back up top to Brick. Johnson to Sweeney. Back to Barger for 3. Off the mark. And Jefferson gets a defensive board. Jefferson trying to break this press, trying to get it down low. They do. Freitag gets it, and Brick will get called for the body foul. That's his third, team's second. Storm with 2 this half. Jefferson with 1. Atkins set to inbound. Tipped right into the hands of Freitag. Unfortunate event there for the Storm. And Barger gets a kick ball again. Storm down 16. 13:32 to go in the second half. Upcoming game for the Storm. They'll be at Kennedy on Thursday. And for the Jefferson Jaguars, all you Jaguar fans out there, you guys are hosting Chaska on Thursday. Freitag, floater, rolls in. Jefferson 1-1 at home, 4-2 on the road. Well, the Storm are trying to stay undefeated at home, now down 18. Sweeney goes up, gets it blocked by Freitag, gets it right back though. And Jones needs a sub. Looks like he maybe got hit underneath the basket or something. I didn't see what really happened there. Looked like his eye. Hopefully, Smear Jones is okay. Going back with Sandy to the training room. Freitag, another long floater from the free throw line, and it drops. McDonald down to Barger. Barger goes up, good layup. Still a 16-point game here. Storm need to get lots of stops on defense, turn those into points on offense. Here's Atkins, drives, kicks it out. Now down to Scott Kobold. Freitag over to Holland. Holland drives against Sweeney. Back up to Freitag. Holland driving again on Sweeney. And it's a takeaway there by Tanner Johnson. Sweeney has it now. Up top to Tanner. Now Brick. Over to Jackson. McDonald drives, goes up, draws the foul, and he'll go to the line for 2. That was a good sequence of events. Probably one of the better ones we've seen tonight from the Storm, Louis.
Yeah, but I also thought they had a couple open threes, and I can understand moving the ball more, looking for the best shot. But also, when you're down by 16, if you get a good look like that, I think you might want to take it.
I didn't know if Sweeney maybe Sweeney saw him running up to him or a defender coming up to guard him. McDonald misses his first. Williams checks into the game for Johnson. That was a good play there by Johnson, not to be unrecognized. It was Holland that was driving baseline on Sweeney, tried to get it inbounds to or under the hoop to free tag, and Tanner Johnson cut it right off. And here's the half-court press from the Storm. Here's Weber hesitating, and Jackson McDonald will get called for a body foul on the ground. So Jefferson will inbound under their own hoop. McDonald's first foul of the night, his team's third. Jaguars with 2. Weber pump fakes the 3. Allows time for Storm defense to come up with that press. Free tag, step back 3. Looks on the target, no good. Defensive board by Sweeney. McDonald moving in transition. Here's Barger. Loses it, falls into the hands of Weber. Weber going to slow things down now. Atkins out to free tag, pulls the trigger from 3. No good. And it will be Storm ball. That was a hectic sequence of events there. Eventually Storm coming away with the ball. Update on Samir Jones. He looks to be okay. Heading back to the bench. He will not check in, however, quite yet. Ice pack in hand. Always thanks to our trusty sideline trainer, Sandy Hansen. Brick has it, pulls the trigger from 3, just off the mark. Looks good from up here. Hit off the inside of the rim and bounced out. Free tag to Atkins. Back over to free tag. Back to Atkins. And Atkins gets the draws the foul on Williams. It looks like Atkins was the one that was out of control there. However, some calls go your way, some calls don't.
Yeah, when he went over and back, usually if there's like a hand on him that kind of forces him to go over, they're going to call that. If you kind of like push them that way or kind of make them go that way, they're usually going to call you for the body foul.
Free tag back to Atkins. Finally gets it in to the middle. Free tag pump fakes the 3, then resets. Drawing the defense right back to him. Free tag now for 3. No good. Defensive board by Barger. Brick to Sweeney. Back out to Brick to McDonald. Williams for 3. Off the mark. Offensive board by McDonald. And he'll take the corner 3. Good! Good step back move there by McDonald. Never mind, that was a 2-pointer. 14-point game, 9:28 to go. We'll be back in a minute as Jefferson calls timeout. Don't go anywhere, folks. Welcome back to Chanhassen High School. Everybody, thanks for tuning in to Storm Athletics. Jefferson Jaguars and Chanhassen Storm in each team's third conference matchup. Storm 1-1, Jefferson 1-1. As Jefferson will inbound it. Storm still going with that zone. Good move there by Freitag to kick it back out to Atkins. Freitag now playing the center spot instead of one of the two guards up top. Holland takes the 3 ball and connects. Woods working against Atkins. Out to Brick, 3 ball. Off the mark, easy offensive board for Sweeney. And gets it to go. 15-point game, 8:40 to go. Storm's defense going to need to ramp it up a little bit here. They're going to want to get something going. They're going to have to start acting fast. Good defense there by Brick. Wide open down low is Scott Cobold. Great pass there. Berger drives, and it's off his knee. So it's Jefferson's ball. Jefferson trying to break the zone. Find Freitag in the middle spot. Atkins. In the middle is Freitag. Finger roll layup, no good. Woods now running the point. Woods up top to Sweeney. To Brick. Back to Sweeney. Driving. No good. Defensive board, Freitag. Schleicher tries to poke it off of Freitag, but it'll remain with the Jaguars. Storm down 17. And it's a travel on Atkins. Took a step before he did the Euro step, so they're going to call that. Jackson McDonald checks in for Braden Barger. Woods now bringing it up for the Storm. Sweeney now to McDonald, driving. Goes up, layup good. Freitag has played every minute of this game so far, Louis. Here's Holland. Guarded by Brick. Storm back to man. McDonald guarding Freitag. Wide open down low is Atkins. Didn't see what happened there. Jefferson's only missed 16 shots tonight, going 20 for 36 from the floor. Schleicher, 3 ball. Off the mark. Sweeney looking for behind the back from Freitag, doesn't get one. Holland back out to Freitag. He's going to reset. Brick takes it away. And draws the end one. Good job there by Brick. Drawing the end one on Holland. He had a trailing Maxwell Woods there. Louis, did you like with Brick going up with that one?
Yeah, and that's what I've been talking about with the zone. They really like to jump those lanes, and when it works, they're getting really good transition buckets, but it's just not happening enough. So almost near the end of the game, you might want to, I don't want to say like you want to jump them a lot because then they're just going to backdoor cut you, but you're going to want to be more aggressive here on defense.
Brick's bucket falls short. 15-point game. 5:54 to go. Scott Kobold. Here's Atkins. Finger roll, no good. As Ty Williams falls to the floor. Woods has it. Up to Brick. Head open three, elects not to take it. Now Ty Williams coming. Hands it off to Schleicher. Goes up. No good, gets his own miss. Goes back up. Draws the foul. Doesn't get it to go, but he'll go to the line for two. And it'll be a foul on Holland. His second, team's fifth. Never mind, team's fourth. Sorry about that. Schleicher misses the first. Barger checks back in for the Storm. He'll replace McDonald. Schleicher goes 0 for 2. He's 2 for 5 from the line tonight. Holland running the point back to down to Freitag. Freitag guarded by Woods. Back to Jones. Good to see Jones back in the game for the Jags. And a timeout called by Jefferson. It's going to be a 30-second timeout, I believe. And so we'll be back in either 30 seconds or a minute, not quite sure. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back. Louis, a point to make with 4:55 here to go. Jefferson leading by 15. Neither team has been playing really well from the stripe. Neither team has been shooting well from the stripe. Storm have missed 10, I believe. Jefferson has missed something like 8 or 9, maybe. What are your thoughts on that?
I don't know. Just there's been a lot of points I feel like left on the board, and free throws, and not just free throws, but also open shots. I feel like both teams have been missing open shots, but the difference, I think the big difference maker is Jefferson has more of a rhythm on offense. They move well. I think they move with each other well. When tonight with the Storm, I haven't really seen them move with each other that well, work off the ball that well.
And Holland draws the and one. This to make it an 18-point game. Also worth noting, Storm haven't played as many games. They've played one less game than Jefferson. Brick has it. Out to Schleicher. Pulls from 3. No good. Ty Williams thought Atkins wasn't boxing him out very fairly. No call. As with 4:20 to go, Storm looking like it's going to be pretty tough to come back, down 18. Scott Coburn. Freitag back out to Atkins. Freitag with 19, Holland with 13, and Scott Kobold with 14. Atkins with 8. Samir Jones the only one on the court without a point for either team. And Holland gets a bucket to go for his 15th of the night. Woods drives out to Barger for 3. Good. Good take there by Braden Barger. "17 points. Barger has 11. Maxwell with 8. Woods try to pick off free tag, no good. Samir Jones goes up. Bucket. His first points of the night. And a timeout called by Jefferson, and Sweeney will check in for Schleicher or Williams, I believe. And we'll be back in about a minute. Welcome back, everyone, to Chanhassen High School. Eli Sweeney checks in for Will Schleicher for the Storm. So it Ty Williams, Maxwell Woods, Braden Barger, Eli Sweeney, and Patrick Brick for the Storm. Jefferson has their same lineup out there as they had going into the break. Little miscommunication between Sweeney and Woods there. And it's a turnover on Sweeney. Here's Holland. Over to Jones. Back to Holland to Freitag. Almost picked off there by Barger without him even looking. Holland. Almost picked off by Barger. Atkins steps behind half court with the ball in his hands. Don't know what the ref saw there, but obviously not that. Under 2 minutes to play. Storm trail 43-62. And a trap. It's off Atkins, and it'll be Storm ball. Good defense there by the Storm. Jefferson's trying to check out their players. Freitag, Atkins, and Jones stay in. Brick to Williams, back up top to Sweeney. Back to Williams to Woods. Woods goes up, tough basket, good. And Woods hits double digits. And Jefferson just throwing it around, and Sweeney picks up a steal. And throws it away. If they get the chance, Storm JV is going to check in. Don't know if they will with 43 and counting. Williams almost picks off the pass. Atkins taking his time to get back across half court. And Williams fouls. And the whole Storm lineup will check out. Mitchell Fix, Ben Walther, Leo Klur, Braden Winchell, and Christian Batchelor check in for the Storm. And Jefferson will do the same. Frite ends his night at 19, leading all scorers for the Storm. Bradenberger leads with 11, and then Sweeney and Woods with 10. Batchelor with the steal, pulls up, no good. And Jefferson throws it away, 5 ticks remaining. Klur gets the inbound. Floater, and he missed. That'll be the wrap of tonight's game. Storm fall by 17 to Bloomington Jefferson Jaguars. Louis, this is a good team. Storm's offense just wasn't really clicking tonight. I was talking with Eric Krauscher when they played BSM and only scored 47. You're not going to win a game when you score under 50. They scored 60 against Chaska. I don't think the offense was just clicking for them tonight.
Yeah, they never got on the hot streak, which I think was one thing. Because I was telling you, they got their open shot. I didn't think it was a struggle to get shots. But it like they're just hesitant, and then I just never felt like they could get consistently back to back to back, have good possessions on offense. It just never wasn't clicking tonight.
Storm get their first loss at home. Still not on a winning streak. They'll hopefully to bounce back against Kennedy on Thursday. They're back to 500 on the season. I'm Owen Slindy. Producing tonight is Ryan Sammons, alongside with me, Louis Fromelt. Good night, everyone. Have a good night.